Did you know the United States government experimented on infamous Boston Irish crime boss Whitey Bulger? You may have seen the movie The Departed. The mobster character, the villain, Frank Costello, played by Jack Nicholson, is based on Whitey Bulger's life. Back in the 1950s, while serving time in the Atlanta Federal Penitentiary, Bulger volunteered for a series of government-funded experiments that he believed were testing a potential cure for schizophrenia. Instead, he became part of a controversial program involving massive doses of LSD. Years later, these experiments would become linked to the CIA's infamous MKUltra program, a top-secret effort that explored mind control, interrogation techniques, and the effects of psychoactive drugs. According to Bulger, the experience was terrifying. He claimed he was given LSD almost every day for months, causing intense hallucinations, paranoia, and psychological distress. In his writings, Bulger described believing he was losing his mind, seeing terrifying visions, and suffering long-lasting mental effects. Now, whether every detail of his account can be independently verified is still debated, but government records confirm that the prison experiments took place and were funded through agencies connected to the CIA's MKUltra research. This is top secret Cold War era stuff. Now, Bulger later argued that the experiments permanently damaged him. Of course, it is important to remember that Whitey Bulger was responsible for numerous murders and decades of organized crime. His participation in the LSD experiments doesn't excuse any of those crimes, nor is there credible evidence that the experiments caused him to become a violent criminal. Bulger already had a criminal past before entering the program. Even so, his story remains one of the most well-known examples of a convicted criminal becoming entangled in one of the CIA's darkest Cold War era projects. The intersection of organized crime, secret government experiments, and the lasting legacy of MKUltra continues to fascinate historians and just everyday people. Now, I want to reiterate, Whitey Bulger was already a criminal, but it does make you wonder, did these US government-funded experiments make him even more dangerous? I think that's a fair question to ask.